Hey all, this is Danny B, and welcome back to Danny B Needs a Minute. From sponsorship news to spotter changes to new paint schemes, we've got quite a bit in today's episode. So thanks so much for joining us here today. Let's get straight into the NASCAR news. Remember, I pay attention to Twitter, so you don't have to. Users on NASCAR Reddit pointed out something very interesting regarding NASCAR Truck Series team McAnally Hilgeman Racing. A hauler for the team with the number 91 was spotted with Jack Wood's name on it. So Jack Wood could potentially be moving over to McAnally Hilgeman Racing. I want to give my congratulations to NASCAR driver Kyle Wetterman. He was married on December 2nd, 2023. Congratulations to him and his bride. A Charlotte-based Better Brunch chain, Famous Toastery, is looking to expand its relationship with Michael McDowell into an official deal with Front Row Motorsports. This is according to Adam Stern, so look for a new sponsor to be on board with Michael McDowell. But a fun twist on this, it's also trying to have a cooler of maple syrup dumped on the winning coach of the college football game that it is sponsoring. NASCAR driver Thad Moffitt is hinting a big announcement coming on Saturday, December 9th. So for next Monday's episode on December 11th, we should hopefully have an update on that. But in the meantime, Dustin Albino did report that it's his understanding that this Saturday, Richard Petty and Thad Moffitt will be set to announce a new team and detail its members, alliances, partners, and that is set to compete in the NASCAR National Series in 2024. Adam Stern reported this week that the Celsius energy drink brand's executives have attributed some of the brand's recent loss of market share to Red Bull having success with its F1 advertising, according to a new research note from Stifel. And on that note, there was a pretty funny exchange from Colleague Racing when they fired back at someone who had something, well, maybe not so nice to say in regards to Adam Stern's tweet. A user named Josh Kreider said they sponsor back-market drivers and subpar teams like Corey LaJoie and the entire Colleague Racing organization. What do you expect? Colleague Racing quote tweeted him and said, "Sorry, couldn't hear you over the sound of our Celsius cars doing victory burnouts." New paint schemes have been revealed for a couple of your favorites in the NASCAR Cup Series this week. Chris Buescher and RFK Racing have unveiled his 2024 Fast and All paint scheme, with a lot more black being utilized this year and a bright blue base, and the numbers kind of really pop on this one. They've also partnered up with Lou Creative and Harris Lou to create some great looking merchandise for next season. Chase Elliott's Napa scheme will be getting a fresh look for the 2024 season. A lot more blue on this year's paint scheme, and I think this is a good thing. I think Napa needs to have a blue base. In my opinion, that's the best look for Napa paint schemes, going all the way back to Michael Waltrip's looks back in the day. On Monday's episode of Danny B Needs a Minute, we told you that Advent Health would no longer be sponsoring the one car of Trackhouse Racing and Ross Chastain. However, they will be going over to the team of Legacy Motor Club. Adam Stern reported that Advent Health is switching its NASCAR team affiliation, going from Trackhouse to the newly Toyota-backed Legacy Motor Club, beginning with the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series season. Advent is set to buy 6 primary paint scheme positions with the number 43 and 3 additional races with Jimmy Johnson. Furthermore on that, NASCAR held a test at Phoenix Raceway on Tuesday, and while we were there, we got a chance to see that Advent Health Toyota Camry of Eric Jones, and well, I'm going to say this is the first time we've seen this new Camry with a paint scheme on it. I think it's pretty ugly, and it seemed to have a lot of mixed reviews from people online. A few people liked it, a few people were like me and thought this wasn't a good look. But you be the judge. What do you think of the new Camry? Some big news for Trackhouse Racing and the Trackhouse Entertainment Group. Adam Stern reported that Trackhouse Entertainment Group has purchased one of the 11 grid slots in MotoGP, an audacious gamble by the NASCAR team to further vault its global ambitions into the highest level of motorsports, writes Adam Stern. Furthermore, it says Trackhouse will start competing with the 2024 season. Furthermore on that, Adam Stern got a quote from Justin Marks where he said that this is not a NASCAR team going motorcycle racing. This is the Trackhouse Entertainment Group identifying opportunities globally to participate in high-value events and championships. The long-term vision of Trackhouse was never just to build a great NASCAR Cup Series team. And even more into that, Justin Marks, according to Adam Stern, says that Team Trackhouse could enter the Indy 500, but he did add, if we go to the Indy 500, the only way we do it is if we do it as a double with one of our NASCAR Cup Series drivers. We're not going to do it just to do it. So this could be Ross Chastain, Daniel Suarez, or even perhaps SVG looking to eventually make a start in the Indy 500 with Team Trackhouse. Now, it's been widely speculated that Noah Gragson will be taking over to number 10 for Stewart-Haas Racing following Aric Almirola's departure from the team. Well, if you haven't seen my video where we went and toured 4 NASCAR shops in 4 hours while we were in Charlotte, North Carolina, we were actually able to go and check out Stewart-Haas Racing, and while we were there, we noticed a huge window where you can just see directly into the garage and everything they're working on. While I was there, I saw Aric Almirola in there working with the team. Well, user on Twitter, Avery Williams, posted this picture where Noah Gragson is apparently seen in the SHR shop. Could this be connected to the 10, he asks? I believe it may. Chase Holden of Garage Guys, he posted that Noah Gragson is set to make a NASCAR Cup Series comeback with Stewart-Haas Racing ahead of Aric Almirola's departure. That comes from an article from Sportskita.com. While Kevin Harvick may be retired from NASCAR racing, Hunt Brothers Pizza is looking to stay in the game, and they posted a teaser featuring Kevin Harvick, but it also featured the hand of their next NASCAR driver. And I've seen these reports online. It is widely believed that Joey Logano will be the new driver for Hunt Brothers Pizza moving forward in 2024. There was a die-cast list that was allegedly leaked out of what will be available for order here soon, and in number 22, Hunt Brothers Pizza Ford was on that list. Speaking of things for 2024, Sonoma Raceway posted that they will be repaving for the 2024 season. And finally, the last story for today, we've got a lot of changes coming from the world of NASCAR spotters. First, we'll start with this one though. Eddie DeHaan, the spotter for Chase Elliott, he announced on Twitter this week, he said it's been a heck of a run, 12 years, 26 wins, 2020 champions. Thank you to Mr. Hendrick, Jeff Gordon, Chase Elliott, Alan Gustafson, 468 races together, 26 wins, and a championship. Lastly, my dude, Kevin Hamlin. A career to many, a wonderful lifetime memory for us all. Excited for what's next. So Eddie DeHaan will be stepping away from being the spotter for Chase Elliott. And along with Chase, his good buddy Ryan Blaney, he will be getting a new spotter for next year as well. Josh Williams, the spotter, who has been spotting for Ryan Blaney for the last few years, posted on Twitter this week. He said, "Last week's NASCAR banquet was my last call as a spotter for the 12 team and Team Penske. After 9 years, it was time to personally and professionally make a change for myself and my family. I'm forever grateful to everyone I've gotten to work with at Team Penske, especially those that have become lifelong friends. I'm proud knowing that the last 6 races were it, and going out with a Talladega win, a Martinsville clock, and capping it off with a Cup Series championship, we couldn't have finished it off any better. I'm really excited for what the future has in store and looking forward to sharing those plans soon. I can't wait to get to the Coliseum. Happy holidays." Bob Pockers from Fox Sports gave us an update on this situation, so we know a little bit more on what's happening. Tim Fedewa, Kevin Harvick's spotter, will spot for Ryan Blaney beginning in 2024. The team has officially confirmed that to Bob Pockers. And that's all I've got for today. Actually, a good amount of NASCAR news has come out just in a few days' time. So hey, I appreciate you stopping by to get an update on these last few days in NASCAR news. I'm Danny B, and thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.